buka dah. Ni bagus ada sila dia.
That is the track of the speed train now. So close to the road. There it is. There's a train there. But I can't give you the sound. Very noisy.
Ya, obat dah buka mau ke bawah daripada ziplock dia. Ini coklat lah.
No, bukan berberry-berry.
Very.
Dibayarkan bukan bayar macam gini.
Flavor dia lah. Belakang. Apa dia? Oh. Yang kuat. Tapi sedap lah Kak Mak. Sedap. Sedap. Dia rasa. Dah. Jangan lagi. Aku dah tahu lah. Oi. Aku di tengah ambil gambar.
Saya ambil je lah.
Oh ni ada ambil.
We already enter in one of the most beautiful parts of Italy, which calling Tuscany.
This is Tuscany.
Region Tuscany. The main city of the Tuscany is Florence. From your right side, you saw the trains. Those are Treno d'Italiano, so it's train of Italy. They make some connections and speed trains which provide you from, for example, Rome to Florence above maybe 30-35 minutes. The speed of those trains was can be reached up to 300 kilometers per hour. So they are a little bit more expensive than usual. When you wish to transfer from each town to each town, it's better that you use buses than the train, because Treno d'Italia it's quite expensive. From Florence to Milano, same distance, about maybe 250-300 kilometers. They usually cost about maybe 60 euros per way, but the normal bus it will cost only 15 euros. That's one kind of the transportation, and you will see many buses which have a title Flixbus. That Flixbus have really good connections around all Europe, and the intention of European government and European Union is to push up a little bit more train operators, because the train tickets are quite expensive, especially in Germany, especially in Austria, especially in Italy. And they said, okay, we will make some new lines, and that new lines will become at the Flixbus lines. That Flixbus line can connect you, for example, from Rome to Paris with about maybe 60 euros in total. But with one overstop during your trip. And that's some kind of the subvention of European Union. The principle of European Union is really simple. When you enter in one country, for example, you enter in Italy, in Rome, you will leave the European Union at Budapest with finalizing of visit Hungary. And that's all part of the European Union, and there is no borders between states. But mainly what's happening before 1 or 2 years, there is too many wars in the north of Africa. I mean now situation in Tripoli, now situation in Syria, now situation in Afghanistan. They choose some routes that they reach European field, and that immediately Schengen state or Schengen Schengen agreement now is dismissed. Each country, I mean, from for example in Slovenia or Austria between Italy, they put some soldiers on the border to see what's happening on the border. Are the immigrants coming, or it's coming travelers? And sometimes on the border, even that they don't exist, they just wish to stop bus and they check each passenger who they are, from which country are they, and similar situations. But mainly European Union, the concept is really not good concept, especially for trade and the trading, because first who became on that idea was a Habsburg family. Habsburg family would be main family in Vienna, and we will explain about their family because they are royal family, and they make more statements, and in the 19th century they become an idea that European Union would be one field with one imperial, one royal family, one everything, but they didn't success because at 1915 until 1918, and after that when World War #1 finished, they become in some periods which they don't have too much ideas because they suffering from the damages which was on World War #1 happened. And also after that in 1945, after 50s, one prime minister from France dealing with another prime minister of the Germany, they saw how it's happening when you, for example, send one some good or something to sell to Spain. It's really hard because that trading and that goods will travel about maybe 3-4 days because of the borders, because of the douane, of costume, everything. The tomb of the Dante Alighieri is now
This
in
is
Ravenna,
Tuscany area. You can see the Tuscany Hall.
In Florence. And mainly there is a Filippo Brunelleschi. Brunelleschi will be one figure about it will be speak about the monuments in Florence. And just remember, this is architect, and that architect was in 15th century. Also there is Leonardo da Vinci, Americo Vespucci, same, and Niccolo Machiavelli. So there is too many famous persons who was in this part of the well-known Europe. Now we will lead you direct to the city of the center. And while you're driving, so there is no any monuments except some maybe traffic, except left River Arno. Now we will left on left side the River Arno and Ponte Vecchio bridge, and we will make a short circle that we reach our spot where we will check out from the or leave the bus, and we will meet with a guide. From the left side there is some small hills, but for maybe shortly for maybe above 1 or 2 kilometers on the left side there is a really interesting place which calling Piazzale Michelangelo. On that Piazzale Michelangelo they built one great statue, and that symbolizing that Michelangelo, and that Michelangelo have a really nice terraces like balconies, and that balconies usually they served coffee, they serve something just to join in nice weather, in nice panoramic view. Medici family, you will see there is a balls inside of their houses, and that balls symbolizing their power. Each ball representing a world. So they said we will control the world, and how we will control the world? We will control by money. For example, Americo Vespucci, this has before many years, he discovered America. So because of that, the name of the America, now we have Americo Vespucci. There's a famous. Okay, on our right side it will be main railway station. We will stop for maybe a couple seconds. I suggest you that you wear a little bit warmer, because temperature it's above maybe 17 degrees, but there is some winds, so it's better that you wear something what is more warmer than usual. We will meet with the bus maybe for 3 hours, maybe around for 3 hours, because now we are going to take a tour, then lunch, and then we will call the bus. Bus will meet us here. All this area, for example, this is a Castle Basso. After Basso, it's a city area, and it's only place where can we drop on, drop off. So I will invite you that we leave the bus.